Welcome to PCE, Upper Intermediate Module B, Day 5. First word of the day, increase. Increase means become more. It's a verb or a noun. How many syllables are in increase? 2, stress in the second, increase. We need to increase production. We also have increasing, same meaning, but it's an adjective. 3 syllables, stress in the second, increasing. An increasing number of working mothers are going back to school. And finally, we have increasingly. Same meaning, but this is an adverb. How many syllables? Increasingly. 4, stress in the second, increasingly. The situation is becoming increasingly difficult. Number 2, we have procedure. Procedure is a set way of doing something. It's a countable noun. How many syllables? Procedure. 3, stresses in the second, procedure. The company has new procedures for dealing with complaints. And then we have procedural, same meaning, but it's an adjective. How many syllables? Procedural. 4, stress in the second, procedural. They committed a lot of procedural errors. Number 3, we have typical. Typical means usual or ordinary. It's an adjective. How many syllables? Typical. 3, stresses in the first. Typical. Spicy food is typical in Korea. Then we have typically. Same meaning, but it's an adverb. How many syllables? Typically. 4, stresses in the first. He's typically calm, but today he's very upset for some reason. Number 4, widely. Widely means commonly or in many places or with many people. So be careful, it doesn't mean wide. It's an adverb. How many syllables in widely? 2, stress in the first. Widely. The news was widely shared. Number 5, we have youth. Youth is a period when you are young. It's a noun. How many syllables? Youth. Just 1. Youth. I was very active in my youth. So youth comes from the word young, opposite of old, A to J. 1 syllable, young. I wish I was young and free again. Number 6, we have relief. Relief is a feeling of happiness that something bad has not happened or that something bad has ended. It's a noun. 2 syllables, stresses on the second, relief. After the exam, I felt an incredible sense of relief. So, this comes from relieve, to make an unpleasant feeling such as a pain or worry less strong or go away. It's a verb. How many syllables in relieve? 2, stresses in the second. Relieve. The medicine helped relieve the pain. Number 7, we have settle. Settle has 2 meanings. The first could be agree about something and a disagreement, or take less than you wanted in the first place. It's a verb. How many syllables are in settle? 2, stresses in the first. Settle. I was unable to settle their dispute. She wanted a rich and handsome husband, but she settled for me. And then we have settlement. Settlement is just an agreement that you come together for. It's a countable noun. How many syllables in settlement? 3, stress in the first. Settlement. Israel built several new settlements.
For number 8, we have lock. Lock means to close something and make it so you cannot open it. It can be a verb or a noun. 1 syllable, lock. Don't forget to lock the door. So then we also have locked, which is cannot be opened without the key, adjective. Also 1 syllable, locked. We also have unlocked, which means can be opened without the key, adjective. 2 syllables, stresses on the second, unlocked. The door was unlocked, so I went in. For number 9, we have consist of. Consist of is what something is made of. It's a verb. And consist has two syllables, stresses on the second. Consist. Consist of. The crowd consisted mostly of college kids and office workers. Number 10, we have solution. Solution is the answer to a problem, and it's a noun. 3 syllables, stress in the second. Solution. Okay, that's the problem. What's the solution? Solution comes from the word solve, which is to answer or fix a problem. It's a verb, 1 syllable. Solve. They work together to solve the issue. Number 11 is bonus. Bonus is something that is extra. Example, more money. It's a countable noun. How many syllables? Bonus. 2, stress in the first. Bonus. You received a large bonus at the end of the year. Last word is spirit. Spirit is a particular way of thinking, feeling, or behaving that is typical of a group. It can also be a ghost. It's a countable noun. 2 syllables, stress on the first. Spirit. We acted in a spirit of cooperation. So then we have spiritual. Spiritual is deep religious feelings or belief. It's an adjective. 3 syllables, stress on the first. Spiritual. Her writings are very spiritual. Finally, we have spiritually, which are religious beliefs. It's an adverb. Has 4 syllables, stress on the first one. Spiritually. Okay, here are your sentences for day 5. Number 1. We had to settle for a typical solution. We had to settle for a typical solution. Sentence 2. This procedure consists of several different techniques. This procedure consists of several different techniques. Question 3. Nowadays, youth must increasingly look for ways to get an edge. Nowadays, youth must increasingly look for ways to get an edge.